Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. So we're kicking off a Fire Emblem Heroes video here, and we're going to cover a couple items today. So I'm going to show you the skills I chose to inherit onto my team. We're going to show you some gameplay of those skills being used, and lastly, I'm going to show you a summon which in the past was not good, but with the recent update in the inherit skills options, we were able to get some heroes that might have some use and have some skills that are pretty good. So we'll show you that at the end, give you an explanation of what skills they have and the reason why they could be helpful in your team. So definitely recommend watching this whole video. We're going to cover a lot of items that are helpful, and we're going to show you gameplay as well. So if this is your first time watching and you enjoy the video, please make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be a lot of content like this, a lot of analysis, and I hope it's useful tips for everyone to enjoy while playing Fire Emblem Heroes. And for my returning subs, thank you again. Appreciate the support. So let's go into this now. Alright, so we decided to take Bowbreaker from Setsuna and add it to Robin so he could defend well against archers, especially Takumi in the arena battles. So this will allow him to do a follow-up attack against the archer and therefore not allowing the archer to attack as far as a counter. Next up, we're taking from Frederick the skill called Wings of Mercy and added that to Priscilla so that Priscilla can be able to go across the arena and warp adjacent to any ally whose HP is less than 40% and be able to heal them. So that's going to be mighty helpful, especially since the deck I have is high attack and low defense. So this will allow me to attack as much as possible and heal whenever I can. Now next up, we're taking up from Bars Brash Assault and added that to Lynn so that when she makes a follow-up at less than 30% HP attacking a foe that can counter. So that should be extremely helpful. Allow her to utilize her high speed and her high attack to be able to attack before getting countered. And next up, we're going to take from Gius and add to Nino Defiant Attack so that when Nino gets one hit, because her HP is very low, she'll have an attack plus 3 or 5 whenever she decides to counter or attack on the next turn. So that will be extremely helpful. And upon realizing you can select 3 skills, so we're also going to take Rally Speed. We might not necessarily use it, but it's there if we need to. And then we'll inherit that right away. Now Nino had 2 paths of skills that were available, so we also did another inheritance for her. And we took from Cecilia Escape Route. That way, if Nino's in trouble, we can use the escape route to warp to an adjacent ally, which what I was aiming for is to be able to warp Nino over to Priscilla so that she can get healed in the event that Priscilla can't warp over to her. Now we'll show you some gameplay with the new team. Now look at Robin's bonfire and look how impactful it is. So where he was originally scheduled to attack 10, he was able to do a lot more than that. Now this highlight here will show you Lynn. So she attacks and automatically attacks back because of Defiant Attack. So she was able to counter back. Now Nino, with the boost to attack, automatically was able to do a stronger follow-up with the boost because her HP was less than 50%. And Robin again with the bonfire. So this is why we're focusing heavy on the attack here.
Here's how it's done.
So again, this Robin is beast right now. And look how he does against the archer. So he hits. Right? Strong.
Time to tip the scales.
And I also want to show you how strong Nino is as well with the boost. Now here we're going to show you some gameplay with Priscilla so that you can see the Wings of Mercy. So you notice the light blue tile next to Lynn. Normally she would not be able to transport there. She would only be able to go to the dark blue. With Wings of Mercy, we can go right over to the adjacent space next to our ally and heal them in a tough jam. And I'm telling you, it was really helpful as you saw. Again, Lynn, Nino just showing you the high attack in his deck. And that's basically what the focus was. And these are all replays of different training towers I did on hard. Because with the 1.5 experience boost right now, it's a great opportunity to level up your heroes. As you see, the stats is pretty solid. Now this here again, follow up. And this is against a stronger foe, Hinata, who has a pretty good defense. Again, Nino. Now look at the follow up. And that attack at 30. And with her attack, look at that. Was about 50% HP. Was able to add the attack bonus over to that Astra and Monstrous. Look at the speed as well. Now Priscilla's healing ability is incredible as well. And we're showing you more. Now I know I'm focusing a lot on attack, but just wanted to show you how the adjustments helped between the Defiant attack and all the other attributes that we're able to add. The Brash Assault. Now we're going to go into that summon. So we got a 3-star Author, a 3-star Hana, 3-star Sully, and 3-star Tiki, not the young version, and a 4-star Odin. So overall, pretty crappy summon, but I'm going to explain to you why it's not anymore. So with Author, he has the ability called Swap, which allows you to swap places with an adjacent ally. He also has Lance Breaker, which works similar to Bow Breaker and Sword Breaker. And he also has a ability that allows you to boost your HP. Now, Hana has an incredible skill called Life and Death, which gives you a boost to your attack and speed, however at the expense of your defense and resistance. Sully has the ability called Drawback, which allows you to pull one of your allies back from danger. And she also has Swordbreaker. Tiki has the ability that Robin has called Bonfire, which is extremely powerful, and she also has defensive attack, which can increase your attack if your HP falls below a certain level. And as far as Odin, he's one of the few heroes that has Tonebreaker, which allows you to counter against the mages. And then he also has Moonbow, which is a powerful special skill. So as you see, these heroes might have not been helpful in the past, but they have a lot of value now. So that's it, folks. That's the end of the video. Again, I hope it provided you enough tips. If you haven't subscribed yet and you did enjoy the video, please slap that subscribe button. There's a lot of great content coming and a lot of great updates. Alright? So I appreciate everything. Peace out, folks.